So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
The action has already started. He's in a great position here. Oh, easy pickings there. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Ademola Lookman is a player familiar to followers of English football, Peter. And he's had a very interesting and varied career already, despite his relatively young age. I think he's really found his groove, playing as a number 10 or...
He's gone for goal! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither.
He's going for goal! Turns and goes back. He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's Eze. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
It's a good run down the right. That's a good run he's making there. Now that looks a decent ball. Gets into some space. Lovely feet. Still goalless. And he's picked it up out wide. Always onto this. Lookman could try cutting inside here.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Looking for options for movement. And the ball is out of play. That's a lovely, neat pass. Out to the left it goes. Semenyo. And he's managed to get free. Showing good feet. Fabinho. Lookman. Now Mendes. He's a sharp little ball here. Mina. And that has left him in a heap. Lookman concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. Can he finish? He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Good read, needed to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. Brugge.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a pretty loose pass. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lookman. Mendes. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries to play it through, and he's straight offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Played in. Eze. Quality ball, and he was quick to react. Semenyo
has been indicated.
Now it's Wahi. So what can they make of this? Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely weighted ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in the...
Eze! Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Bartasaghi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And that has put paid to that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lookman, good purposeful running this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a chance. Oh, sweet feet. Crosses it in. And that's the keeper's ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Wahi, great, and the shot! Mina. Semenyo. Threads one in. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 11, Lookman.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the through ball, Bartasaghi spots it and intercepts. Succumbs to the pressure. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. 60 minutes played. Great vision. Eze. Great chance! Eze out of this world! A finish right from the top draw! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mendes ploughing through the middle. Mina defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Semenyo. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. There's the shot! Great football, shot and save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it reach?
Shot a goal! He's free, and he's following up! Relentless! Just relentless! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Semenyo touches it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward. Wahi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lookman! Looking here to chip it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries to pass it through. Closing in, shoots! And he steered it beyond the post.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's worked it through. He's had a shot! He's put it wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance
20,
to turn to their benches.
Number 24, Mikkel Dansgaard. Number 27, coming on the field.
Now it's Azar.
Number 11.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He has found a way through.
Number 29, number 10. Substitutions taking place. Added minutes
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's running through. Mendes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in space and looking for options. Looking for a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Defending of the desperate variety. 4 added minutes on the board. Semenyo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's well spotted. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt.